Okay, so hello everyone. So our today's topic is system of the linear equation. Okay, we basically try to actually solving. We actually want to solving the system of the linear equation. Okay, so over here we want to solving the linear equation by graphic. Okay, so in this section, we are actually dealing with the system of the linear equation. So what that means is that we need to you need to have at least two linear equation. Okay, so we need to have at least two linear equation to have a system. Okay, so we are trying to solving it. Okay, so over here we are trying to solving it by graphics. So one of the important thing I want to mention is that if you actually solving the system of the linear equation graphic using by graphic is actually not a good method. Okay, it's not a good method. Okay, so basically it is not a good method. Okay, keep in mind. Okay, so not efficient. Okay, so let's basically talking about some really important information down below. Okay, so I will basically first read it and then give you guys some example. Okay, so here the words say, let me read. Okay, a system with no solution. Okay, with no solution is a system with one solution. Sorry. Okay, a system with one solution is called a consistent system. Okay, here a system with no solution. Okay, here is no solution. Is called an inconsistent system. Okay, inconsistent system. So keep in mind. And the third one is the third one is actually a system with infinity many solutions. Then it's called a dependent system. Okay, it's actually called a dependent system. So keep in mind, try to memorizing those information because it will be helpful. Okay, it will be helpful. So now so let me actually give you guys some idea how those solutions look like. Okay, so let's actually first talking about a consistent system. Okay, so let's actually talking about a consistent. Let me actually just show you guys. Okay, so we having a rectangular coordinate system, and we having an x-axis and then y-axis. Okay, and over here, suppose we actually got in two lines. Okay, we have two lines. So you can see those two lines have one intersection. Okay, so you can see okay, so to actually make things a little bit easy when you actually thinking about those solutions. You can actually thinking about the intersection. Okay, the intersection of two lines. Okay, so basically to make you guys make things easy, when we actually talking about a solution, we basically actually talking about the intersection of two lines. Okay, so here we have L1, this line 1, and then we have line 2, right? As you can see, we have one intersection over here. So that means in this system we having one solution. We have this is a system with one solution, okay, and it is a consistent system, okay. So now the second example which I want to show you guys is I'm gonna show an inconsistent system, okay. So here, the second one, we still have to draw a rectangular coordinate system. We have an x-axis over here and then a y-axis over here. Suppose, you know, we have in some graphic like we have something like maybe this and then maybe that, right? As you can see, those two lines is actually separated. It's actually separate, right? It's actually separate. There's nothing. There's no intersection, right? There's actually no intersection. So therefore, there's no solution, right? So there's no solution, right? So let me write it down. No solution. Okay. And on that graphic is actually one solution. Okay. Okay, so you can see for the second example, this one, the second one is an inconsistent system because there is no solution. Those two lines that they doesn't have, they don't have any intersection, right? Okay. So now let's the third example is I want to show you guys is the infinity. Okay, so the infinity number many of the solution. Infinity many solution. Okay, so so basically how an infinity. So let's actually draw the rectangular coordinate system first. Okay, so we have an x-axis over here and the y-axis over here. Okay, so so you know, suppose you know we have two equations, right? Okay, we have here equation x plus y is equal to 2. Okay, and then we have another equation, something like this. Okay, okay. So you know, so let's actually draw the graphic first. Let's actually draw the x plus y equal to 2 first. Okay, so we having an x intercept on 2, 0. Okay, and then we having a y intercept also on 0, 2, right? So the line, you know, the line for x plus 2, for x for you know the equation, you know the graphic for x plus y equal to 2 is actually something like this, right? Okay, and so basically, as you can see, the equation which I write it down, the second equation which I write it down is just simply you basically you simply multiply them together, right? So you basically it's basically you multiply I mean the second equation is actually just simply equal to 2 multiplied the first one, right? Okay, and you will basically find this one will having the same y-intercept and then x-intercept. Okay, this one is actually x-intercept. Okay, sorry for the writing, and then this one is actually the y-intercept. Okay, so you can see the two intercept. I mean the two intercept. The two x. Yeah, sorry. The two intercept, x-intercept and the y-intercept between those two equations is actually the same thing. Or you know, if you actually read the graphic, you will find those two lines are the same line. Okay, you will find those two equations having the same line. Okay, so this is the point. Okay, because so basically, you know, because if you graphic by yourself, you will find those two equations will end up on the same line. Okay, uh, uh, and up on the same line. Okay, so that this is the point which I want to talking about over here. So try, if you try to draw it by yourself, and you will find, you will find actually those two equations is actually the same line. Okay, it's actually the same line. So every point on the first one will be on the second one. Okay, so let me actually write it down. Okay, every point on okay, sorry, every point on equation 1 is on 2. Okay, so that's why we have infinity number of the solution. Okay, so that's why we will have an infinity number of solution, because the line will continue, right? So the line will be continued. So cause those two equations having the same line. So that basically means every point is actually an intersection between those two graphics, right? Because if they have the same line. Okay, I see. Yeah, okay, so that's basically everything. So first let me actually show you guys first. Okay, I will wait a second. Let me actually show you this page first. Okay, so that's basically the idea. Okay, so now we have already been talking about all of those information, right? So we have been basically talking about all of those really important information. So let's actually do some question. Okay, so as I say it before, the graphic method is actually not a really good method for solving the linear system. So okay, so the graphic method is not a really good way. Okay, it's not quite efficient. So I will basically demonstrate how you guys do it. Okay, so I will basically, so over here, as you can see, we got 2 questions. Okay, so we got 2 questions. So if you feel like if you feel like the question is easy for you, so then it is the time for you to actually skip it. Only focus on the question which you don't know it. Okay, excuse me. So otherwise, I was talking about all those 2 questions in detail. Okay, so over here, okay, so basically here we want to solving each system by graphic. Okay, so so let me actually talking about some of the steps. Okay, the step 1, so basically step 1, you try to graphic both equation. Okay, that's the step 1. So basically just okay, so the first step is you try to actually graphic both equation. Okay, how you actually graphic both equation? You basically find the x-intercept, right? The x-intercept and the y-intercept, right? Okay, so let's try to find it first. Okay, so we having 0 on x. You're thinking about in this mind, and then you find y is actually equal to 0, right? That's basically the y-intercept. As we're putting 0 on y, right? As x is basically -2. Okay, so let me check again. Okay, yeah, I think I get it right. And we're doing the same thing. You're putting 0 at the beginning, and then you're thinking about you basically doing those calculations in your mind, and then you find y is actually equal to 3. Okay, so now you put y equal to 0, and then 6 x is actually equal to 6. Okay, so now we have already find those intersections, right? Those intersect. So now you are able to actually graphic both lines, right? So you simply plug in. Okay, so we having a 0, 1 over here. Let me write a little bit more clear. Okay, I think it's a little bit small. Okay, so we having a 0, 1 over here, and then we having a -2, 0 over here. So that's our first line. It doesn't have to be really direct. Okay, so try to try your best to actually join those graphics, but it doesn't have to be really a perfect line. Okay, so now we are going to draw the second line. Okay, so we have complete line 1. Okay, line 1, we have complete line 1, and then we want to complete line 2. Okay, line 2, 0, 3. So 0, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 is over here. Okay, so let me actually label a little bit. We have 0, 3 over here, and then we have 6, 0. We have label it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is over here. Okay, so with this point is actually 6, 0. So now you try to draw the best line as possible. Okay, try to draw the best line as possible. Okay, so as you can see, our intersection is somewhere around here. So I can actually, you can see as you moving down, this point actually represent 2.5. Okay, so 2.5, and then over here, it's actually, I think it's it's actually 2, right? Okay, right? Okay, so as you can see, so actually the second step, the step 2 is to is basically find the intersection. Okay, to find the intersection of two equations. Okay, of two equations. Okay, so basically, for the graphic method, so over here we have to using the method of the graphic. So you basically graphic both equations, and then you try to figure out the point based on the graphic. Okay, so here you can find the x is equal to 2.5, and then y is equal to 2. So you find actually this point. This point is our solution, right? This point is our final solution of it. So let me take a look. Okay, so as you can see over here, our final solution is 2.52, right? So we only have one solution, right? So one solution means it is actually a consistent system, right? So it's actually a consistent. It is actually a consistent system. Okay, sorry for the writing. It's actually a consistent system. Okay. So we have complete question 1. Okay. I have complete question 1. Okay, so let's now moving to the next question. Okay, so try. So this one is the last question. Try to plus the video. I will try to do it by yourself. Okay, plus the video. Okay, so now let's do the question together. Okay, so as I tell you guys before, so step 1, right? So step 1, what you really want to do is basically graphic both equation, right? It's basically graphic both equation. How you actually graphic both equation is you need to find in the x-intercept and then y-intercept, right? Okay. So here, what you have to do is you basically try to find x-intercept and y-intercept. Okay. We make x equal to 0 and then y is equal to 4. Okay, and then you make y equal to 0, x is actually equal to 3. Okay, and over here, if you put x equal to 0, y is 2. Y equal to 0, x is 2. Okay. Okay. So now, let's say this equation is L1, and this equation is actually L2. Okay. Just easy to actually demonstrate. Okay. So here basically what you have to do is you just have to plotting those points. Okay, so let me actually label it 1 2 3 4. So we have we have a 0 4 over here. Okay, and we have let me label it. We have 1 2 3. Okay, so we have 3 0 over here. So now we are actually able to graphic L1, right? So you try your best to draw a line. So this one is actually not okay. This line is not okay. Or let me actually turn my best. Okay. Yes. Okay. So now you find this line is actually L1. Okay. So now we try to plotting the point of the L2. Okay, we having a 0 2 over here. Okay, we having a 0 2 over here. 0 2 over here. We having this point is actually 2 0. Sorry. Okay, this point is actually 2 0, and then 0 2 is over here. Okay. This is this point. Okay, this point is 0 2. So now you try your best to actually draw a line. Okay. Let me try my best. Okay, let me actually erase it. I think it's not quite good. Sorry. Let me try again. Okay, so let me. So based on the graphic itself, you can find there's actually no intersection between those two lines, right? Okay. So as you can see, the second step, the second step is you try to find the intersection, right? You try to find the intersection, right? But but you based on the graphic, you can see there's actually no intersection between those two lines, right? Okay. Let me take a look again. Yeah, let me take a look again. Okay. Yeah, so as you can see, you guys can basically see it, right? So based on the graphic, it just based on the graphic itself, what we draw it, there's actually no intersection, right? Okay. So over here, that's why I say that's basically why I say about that. The graphic method it is really bad. Okay, it's really bad. Okay, so that's why I say at the beginning I already say that the graphic method is actually not really good for solving a linear system. Okay, so here here the thing is that for this equation, I mean for this linear system, we actually does having an intersection. Okay, we actually does having an intersection. So let me actually show you guys down below how let me actually show you guys down below how we can actually what we're gonna do it over here, we are basically trying to using another method. Okay, using another method. Okay, I will talking about this method in the next video. Okay, I will talking about this method in the next video. So if you actually don't know this method, then make sure you're watching you're watching my next video. Okay, make sure you're watching my next video, because over here for this problem we actually does have one solution. Okay, but we are actually we are going to using a new method. Okay, so the method what we're going to use over here is we having this one and then this two. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to multiply the second one with 4. Okay, what you want to do is you want to multiply the second one with 4. Oh, let me using a blue pen. Now as you can see, the second equation is turning to 4x plus 4y is equal to 8. Okay, and then let's say this equation is 3. Okay, this equation is actually equal to 3. Okay, and then this is what we want to do over here is we want to using 3 minus 1. Okay, 3 is 4x plus 4y, and then minus 4x minus 3y is actually equal to 8 minus 12. Okay, let me check again. Let me actually check again. Yeah, it's right. So as you can see, 4x and 4x get cancelled, right? 4y and then negative 3y. Okay, so as you can see, 4y and then negative 3y is equal to y. Y is simply equal to negative 4, right? So y is actually equal to negative 4. Okay. Okay, so what you want to do over here is that you want to plug in this y equal to negative 4 into the original one. X plus y equal to 2. Okay, so let me actually rewrite this part. Okay, let me actually rewrite this part. I think it maybe it's a little bit confused. Okay, so let me actually rewrite this part. So so this part, the part over here, this part is basically 4x plus y and then 2 multiplied by 4. Okay, okay, so now makes sense, right? So we want to plug in back. Okay, so what you want to do over here is that you want to x plus negative 4 is actually equal to 2, right? X plus y is actually negative 4 is equal to 2, and then you find x is actually equal to 6. Okay, x is actually equal to 6. Let me take a look again. Yes, so now you're finding both x and y. So so therefore you know the solution. Okay, the solution is actually 6 and then negative 4. Okay, so as you can see, after I using another method, we actually does find one solution, right? So that's why I say the graphic method is actually not quite good, because you are actually making a graphic, so it's easy to make a mistake. Okay, so as you can see, for this problem without having a solution, right? But this solution is actually not shown on the graphic. But if you actually really want to show it, I can actually draw it. Okay, so now we know the solution is actually 6 and then -4, right? So let me actually label it. Okay, 5 and then here is actually 6 and then -4, -1, -2, -3, and then here is -4. So we have an intersection somewhere here, right? Someone over here, right? So let me actually draw a little bit. I'll try my best. Okay, I would basically try my best to actually drawing something like this. Okay. No. Oh, okay. No. Okay, let me actually. Okay. Something like this, I guess. So you can see, if you're using a ruler, then you may have been a good writing, but okay, that's my best. Okay, I already try my best. So 1 and then 2. Okay. Okay, so our final solution over here, solution 6 -4. Okay, as you can see, there's only one solution, right? There's only one solution, which means it is still a consistent system. Okay, it's still a consistent system. Okay, so that's as I say, as I put the words over here, the graphic method is actually a really bad method. Okay, so okay. We were actually going to talking about more good method later. Okay, we were actually going to talking about the good method on the next video. Okay, so if you okay, so I think I will explain everything. Okay, so the method over here, the method on this page, if you're a little bit confused how this is actually gonna work, then make sure you actually watching my next video. Okay, so this method will be introduced on the next video. Okay, so here in summary, we're basically talking about the how we actually we're really talking about the different kind of solution for a linear equation, right? So we're basically talking about a different kind of solution for a linear equation, right? For a linear system. And after that, let me try to show everything. Okay, and after that, I using some example to demonstrate, right? Okay, so keep in mind that the graphic method is actually not quite good. Okay, the graphic method is actually not quite good. So so make sure you guys actually subscribe to my channel. Okay, so make sure you subscribe to my channel, and if you're still having some question, make sure you leave a comment below. Okay, so make sure you just leave a comment below. I will try to answer it as fast as I can. Okay, so make sure you subscribe to my channel. Okay, it's really important. Thank you guys. Also like the video. Okay, and turn the notify bell on. Okay, the notify bell on. Okay, so thank you guys again, and hopefully you guys learn something from this video. See you guys in the next video.